Ta-da-da-da! Well, hello. All right, so
Greetings,
I'm
everyone.
Liz.
And I am Scandal, and welcome back
To Layton's Mystery Journey.
Katrielle and the Millionaire's Conspiracy. This is episode 4.
This is episode 4. So we solved the entire first mystery of the hand of the clock.
It's true, actually.
And now we're going to see what our next mystery is.
I'm very excited.
Very
Are you excited?
Oh, I'm extremely excited.
I'm excited to voice act.
I am. It's actually very charming to voice act this.
It feeds.
Oh, there we go. Because even the clock faces and the Elizabeth hour was all down to a slip-up made by Hans Lipsky and the wafer-thin cover-up by he and his brother.
Which I still don't understand, because that doesn't say where the hand went.
I mean,
at all.
It fell off and broke, and he sent it for repairs, but he covered it up with the pastry. So it does. It went out for repairs, is where it went.
Oh, but
all right, here you are. Here you are.
All right. How did you like the basket, Cheryl? Was it comfortable sleeping in there?
Oh, thanks, son. It's a bit sleeping on the street, that's for sure. Or worse. Anything to stay out of the pound, out of Battersea.
Out of Battersea.
Well, if there's anything else at all that you need, do let me know.
I hear you're homeless at the moment, Cheryl. You're welcome to live here at the office for a while, if it would help.
Yes, that would be a big help, as memory loss is a really rough deal.
Rough.
A rough deal. I don't know who I am or where I come from. It's just suddenly found myself wandering the streets. That's the first thing I remember.
Until you spotted one of our flyers and decided to enlist the services of the best detective in town.
Yes, that was one of the leaflets I designed that you picked up, Cheryl. I was hoping we'd finally get some business, since we kind of suck around here. I mean, she's great. I mean, Miss Layton has done absolutely no advertising at all since she's set up here, you know? So I decided to take matters into my own hands.
And we said
lest we'd be
don't-
thrown out on the street.
We also don't know where you came from, so that's also interesting.
It's very fascinating. Although we still haven't had any business.
Except for you. Apart from a vagrant canine.
I mean, you helped the police with the frickin' old Ben,
Yes.
but excuse me.
Oh, well, excuse me for merely being man's best friend.
I feel like we did this already. Didn't we
did.
do this already? So I'm just going to run through this real quick and get to the next part
Well, I
of the
mean,
story.
they're just being jerks, is what it is. It's just reiterating how much of a jerk
They
everybody
are.
is to
I'm
him.
like, we're all just forgetting
I
about
say,
him.
Miss Layton, what a champion idea. Yes, Cheryl can perform police dog duty. Yeah, but
Yeah, we did all of this.
We did
and
all
it
this.
just
Is this the
didn't-
redo? All
It
right,
didn't save it for us. And he
No, I
has no
think-
nose, he can't smell. Like, unless this is just like so
Such a
close to a
letdown.
recap, I don't even know. The animation's all cute and stuff, but we're like, and then we get the,
And the phone call, yeah.
And I'm a dog, his one little tooth is hilarious.
Does he have one little tooth?
He does, just
Oh,
at
yeah,
the bottom,
underneath
the
his
one little
bottom
tooth.
teeth.
Over his bottom lip? I guess on the
Yeah.
bottom gums.
Yeah, it is on the bottom. I mean,
Yeah.
that is his bottom teeth, dear.
Yeah, but
The
he
dog
can't
has
have a
just two
tooth
of them.
under his tooth.
No, I know that. I'm not saying he has a tooth under his tooth.
Tooth.
Toothy
A toothy tooth. Oh, look, I've come back.
As Inspector Hastings from Scotland Yard, miss. There's a phone call and we got a mystery that we need to solve and that we won't
Oh, a
actually
murder
miss.
case. Oh, that's a big
And,
case. A big case at last. I'm so excited when people die.
There's probably a murder.
Oh, it's not that hard. Did someone get killed by something else, or didn't I?
Yeah, wait a minute.
Yeah, this is totally. It just didn't save it for us.
It's
Well,
going
I
peppy, but
apologise for
I'm
that.
sorry about that, guys. I didn't know it would go back
Yeah,
that
I was
far.
like, seems familiar, but I didn't realise it would be.
It's the last
just...
Riverside Festival. Right.
All right, here we go. Oh, and this is where he goes through all
The
the romance and
festival.
stuff. Well, dear Lord.
Sorry, we're going to just pep on through this. You can see us kind of
Because
tapping
he's
away at
super
this.
excited about the Riverside Festival and all of his going off on romance and her going food.
Lord,
You know-
desire so much food.
If you had to describe the two of them, one, I'm a romantic that is hopeless, and the other one, I'm just hungry, you know?
I just
What she
want
is she's
food.
hungry. That's what she is.
Oh, there we go. Murder on the Thames.
Murder on the Thames. Well, you just must tame it, don't you?
Thames.
The Thames.
The
I
Thames.
always hear it said the Thames, you know? The Thames River.
You're kidding. I've always heard Thames, and I've watched so much British things compared to
I've
you.
only heard it said by English people, so, I mean, American people.
I'm sorry, that's not real proper English.
People
according to
speaking
Ah,
English.
so this is a famous Scotland Yard, is it? It's not much of a yard, and it's not in Scotland either.
He's adorable.
He's adorable. Isn't he?
As a dog who likes open spaces, both revelations are a bit of a disappointment. That's actually quite imposing, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not a yard, so what good is it then?
I say, don't forget the Metropolitan Police are responsible for keeping the peace across the entire city of London. This is a very special place, and not least because it was where Miss Layton and I first met, when I actually left at one point that I had great PTSD from, but it's fine.
When I went out of my house the very first time ever.
It was amazing.
That she doesn't remember because she's not sure where I came from.
at all. It's one of my most treasured memories. Such a fateful meeting, wasn't it, miss?
This is no time for reminiscing, Ernest. Inspector Hastings has a possible murder, or maybe not. He needs our help with. Come along, let's go in.
Oh, sorry, miss. Right you are.
She's so not on it.
And I
Case
really wish
coders.
he would not.
Look-
It's kind of like, dude, just stop. It's
Yeah.
kind of harassment. She's clearly not interested, and it's really frustrating. It's not cute. To me, I'm like, I get
He
this
won't
weird thing
put
of
it
going, but also
down.
I don't like these characters. I would probably be more invested if I cared. You completely hid that away from me when I had a character line, but thanks.
Okay, no.
I forgot to mention that we could join the agency at any point, that was you.
Well, that's nice and all, but whenever you'd like to go back, just touch the Layton Detective Agency icon. I've put details of all the cases on the pin board, so you can switch to investigating another case whenever you decide to do so. Oh, so we're going to have
Another?
multiple open cases?
Oh,
Or you can play around with the office feng shui if you don't like how it's decorated at the moment.
fascinating.
Oh, wow, we can just
so it
redecorate
opens
the
up.
office?
That's fascinating. So that would be a way of going back to previous cases and finding any coins or solving any puzzles we might have missed.
Okay. Yes, and for the less serious-minded Ernest, redecorating can be a nice change of pace.
It's
Because I would love
true.
someone to redecorate my office for free.
You can now put cases on hold and return to the agency at will.
All right.
Now, for every 5 puzzles that you solve, you receive a decor docket that you can exchange for different styles of furnishing for use in the agency office.
It's also a dollhouse game.
Oh, good lordy. Couldn't you have solved 10 puzzles so far? You've earned yourself 2 decor dockets.
So
Well,
there's
it's nice
gonna
that
be
they
a
backlogged on it, basically.
A store to buy these things. Yes, that's where I wanted to go,
A
but it
public
wouldn't let me
facing
the first time.
entranceway. Hooray!
All right, here we go. Now we can do it. That's really cute. That's another element to this game.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been waiting so long to play this game. Something's not right.
What is it, miss?
Don't you think it's unusually quiet here at the police headquarters, considering a murder has just been reported?
Yes, I suppose you're right. I mean, I'm nodding because I really don't care. I just came here for you. But I don't see many officers rushing about following leads or anything.
You know, I will have to say I agree with Scandal here a bit, going, while it's functionally cute, him mooning about and being very romantic, it's realistically sort of inappropriate at this point. So just going to a real thing of her never responding to any of it at all, and him continually going, but romance with you? He could just let it go.
And again, I could like it more in a fictional setting if it were I was attached to the characters.
If we cared more about him in his never leaving a house ever in his whole life.
Yeah, pretty much.
And appearing out of nowhere.
Oh, look, there's Douglas Dart, the reporter from the London Times.
Ah, let's go ask him if he knows anything. If anyone will know, it's a reporter.
All right. Oh, it's this guy. Oh, crap.
It's the one that questioned us last time.
Yeah, I don't remember his accent, so we're screwed now.
That's all right, we're toast.
Hello there, you're on the same trail as me, I dare say. You heard about the incident at the Riverside Festival, I presume? A murder, no less. Which dark wood we live in?
Extremely dark. So, it was a murder then?
Yes, probably. Or maybe not. But it does seem likely. And then again...
Oh, I thought of all people you'd know at least.
Well, the word on the street is that it was a murder, but the police haven't made a statement either way. Seems a bit odd, don't you think? A murder at one of London's biggest events should be the front page news. It looks like we're just going to have to get the facts from the horse's mouth.
The dead body.
There's a body in the library. If by horse you mean Inspector Hastings, he passed through here not long hence. I pressed him to give me the lowdown, but he gave me the cold shoulder. I think he's probably still in his office.
I think questioning the body is what she meant.
Probably. Thanks for that. We'll go and find him. No need to thank me. All I ask in return is a little dish of dirt you happen to pick up. Anything will do.
Anything. I love anything.
Anything.
Anything will do. Alright, so we got to... Well, we can't leave yet. We just
Why
got
not keep
here.
popping around?
Thank you. We were just got here.
This is the reception deck, Cheryl. I mean, just in case you couldn't see it from down there.
Well, that's nice. We considered Cheryl
That's very
once.
polite. We finally care about the dog in our party.
For 2 seconds. This drawer. This
drawer in
particular
particular?
drawer. Oh, it's a coin.
Oh, okay.
You found a hint coin.
We're just going to leave that drawer open because, public files and all that, because
It's
clearly
okay.
that's what police officers are there for.
He'll take care of the files, I'm sure. Here we are. Hello, Miss Layton. I came across this puzzle during the course of my investigations into a certain case. Mum's the word, of course, but I can't figure it out. Oh, could I see it? You could indeed. This is a very puzzling puzzle. I'd certainly appreciate your assistance.
And if we finish it in 5 seconds, I'm going to quit.
Oh no, I'm going to lose Scandal if we don't do this
No,
slowly
I'm assuming
enough.
that's what he would do. He'd be like,
Yeah, he's
if
like-
you figure it out in 5 minutes, I'm just gone.
There are 7 people in the family, with 5 children, including me.
So 5 kids, 2 adults.
The second eldest boy is 4 years younger than me. The second eldest
God.
girl,
Am I gonna need
who
to
I
write
get
this
on
down?
really well with, is 3 years younger than the eldest girl. The eldest boy is 4 years younger than the eldest girl, and 3 years older than the youngest boy. We all have the same parents. If the second eldest girl is 19 years old...
Oh, I have to write it
old
down, because I
am
can't
I?
do this without...
Well, you hang on just 1 second and we're going to write all this down. That's what we'll do. All right, so we argued about this puzzle for quite a bit, and you're lucky you didn't have it on screen. But what we're thinking is that given the second eldest girl, who I get on really well with, and all the other pieces of the puzzle, we're thinking that the age of us is the same as the second eldest, or
The second
the eldest girl, and that we're 19.
Yep.
Yes?
Yep.
We'll try it. Now see what
Submit.
happens. I
'Cause
submit
I was saying
to this
it was
puzzle.
either 19...
Hey, they were twins and we got it. Yes. The thing is that tricked us up is that they listed themselves in the puzzle, and the only way for there to not be another eldest or youngest was for there to be a middle one.
Yeah, and
You
the thing
did
is what also killed me is going, we didn't, so the character of we
They
had
are
no
twins.
gender.
Yeah, they are twins. Look at that. You did it. If you work in order from the second eldest girl, everyone's ages become apparent. She is 19, the eldest girl is 22, the eldest boy is 18, and the youngest boy is 15. That is what we came up with.
Yep.
And the person posing the question is also 19. She's the third girl in the family, and the twin sister of the eldest girl, because they said, the youngest boy, or the eldest boy. And I'm like, there is no eldest. There's only a second eldest. So anyway,
Alright.
that's how we solved it, and it was really quite a piece of work.
Woo! We got it. All right, happy families.
We've been added to the puzzle. I'm surprised it didn't go in our bag. There. That should put you out of your misery. PC beat. Oh, indeed it should, Miss Layton. Much obliged, I'm sure. Now I'll be able to keep my mind on the job. Lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly.
Yeah, lovely jubbly, yep.
You're very welcome, Constable. Do call in at Layton Detective Agency if you need any assistance with any other matters.
So, by the way, we will be sending you our bill. Miss Layton, oh my god, we're going to die of hunger. Please?
No, we're sending bills to everyone. It's okay, they just don't know they're getting bills
Oh,
yet.
real good.
Be all right. The hint coins are the money we get paid, actually. That's you just didn't know that.
Oh. Well, I was thieving from people. Ma'am, I don't really understand.
No, we're finding lost money, and that's how we get paid.
Right.
See, the hint coins are worth a whole lot of money, and no one else knows they exist. Oh, well, that's good.
Fascinating.
Newspapers and magazines for people waiting, eh? Where's the ideal hound?
Is that supposed to be...
Ideal hound? I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, so are we ready to leave here then? Because
Yeah,
I think that's
I think
it.
that's probably it.
Oh, hang on. Can we? No, we cannot. We can't talk to him. There's always just people you can't talk to.
All right, well, fine.
Then I just
Go
won't
blah,
talk to you,
yes.
will I? If I can't, I just won't. That's all. Fine. Aye.
Right.
Oh. Here we are. Now then, where is the inspector?
He got killed.
What?
Oh,
Not
look, there he is, over there. Gosh, his flake is his... Flake? His flaky face is as black as thunder. This must be a terribly troublesome case.
He always looks like that. Perhaps he finds every case troublesome. Let's ask. Excuse me, Inspector, do you find every case troublesome? Is your job just
I don't
terribly
know
hard?
what you're doing, lass.
Do you just hate everything?
off me.
No, I have to ask. I'm squishing really close.
Yes, yes,
What do you
stop it.
think?
Oh my
No,
God.
sir.
Every single... No.
I must know.
Ah, you here, cat? Good, I've been waiting for you to show up. I see you've got your usual entourage with you. I don't actually allow pets in the yard, but I'll turn a blind eye for now.
Floating dogs are acceptable. I hear there was an incident at the Riverside Festival.
Ah, yeah, that's right, and the festival's in full swing already. I was actually planning on taking me better half along to watch the show, but now this has happened.
He is very distressed. People are saying it's a murder. Is that right?
Who told you that? Oh, it was me on the boat, wasn't it? But like I said, we don't know for sure.
What exactly did happen, Inspector?
Is there a dead body?
Is
in the
there a
library?
body at all?
Well, I'll tell you what I know so far.
Did the body dissolve like pastry?
Right, was it delicious pastry bodies?
Here's one. A man and a woman fell from opposite banks into the Thames and haven't been seen since.
Oh, they're not going to actually kill anybody in this game.
Maybe.
That would be interesting.
Well, it sounds like it was no accident. The man was pushed by someone.
Then it's clearly a murder. Oh, golly gosh, gee whiz.
The woman, on the other hand, chucked herself in.
Gosh, a murder and a suicide.
You're not suggesting the two events are unrelated, but just happen to occur at the same time coincidentally?
But I haven't managed to ascertain yet whether they're unrelated or not. If we can't find the bloody blokers, what do you want?
If they were hollering at each other across the river and then just jumped in to go meet each other, here's me hollering my love to you.
Ah, damn it, not Moon. There's people trolling the river as we speak. We still haven't found either one of them.
Damn it,
This is
Moon.
making my head hurt already.
I'm so bad I lost my accent.
It's fine, I'm losing my crap, it's fine. I'm like, I've got 3 characters in one scene.
I know
Fight
you
me.
do. I fight you.
At least it's good that I'm not exactly talking to 3 characters with myself.
Right, at least
Oh.
you... Hello, talk to myself for 10 minutes.
Hi!
I'm Scandal.
Hello!
I'll have a conversation with myself. Hello, Mr. Wallnight.
I won't do accents with myself now. On the phone before, you said it was probably a murder, but not maybe a murder. What did you mean by that?
Well, what I mean is we don't have a butt here at all. And
I was in
Scandal...
the library.
Scandal's a little overwhelmed at the moment.
That's fine.
Do you know anything about the victims at all? Can I help you with some of your voices? You seem a little bit scrambled.
Shut up.
Just shut up. According to our investigation so far, the girl was called Vic and the bloke was called Tim. Last name's not forthcoming.
Victim? Literally, it's a victim? I'm sorry, the two of you together are just...
Vic.
It's a doomed romance. Some call me Tim.
Some call me Vic, Tim.
Victim. All right.
Both of them lived on Johnson Lane, it seems.
People dying right in my neighborhood? How exciting.
Oh, I love it when people murder themselves. Will you please stop moving the thing?
can't do
You
it.
cannot
I know,
not
I know.
touch it. You're gonna kill it. Well, blow me down with a feather. Everything seems to happen on our street.
It's the only street in London, I think.
It's the only street in London town. My underwear is right.
He's falling down. The names will be a victim, and you won't know this word convention. All right.
Apparently the power's set to appear as parts of the Riverside Shore of Devotion tonight. I'm gonna change my accent even more.
I wonder what's behind all this.
That's Ernest.
I know.
No!
He's so
Ernest
cute,
is suddenly
though.
become worldly.
But he's so adorable. Oh no!
It's my job to find that out, sunshine. It seems I was requested personally to handle the investigation.
And you have to see that the two of us have just accidentally switched bodies. We're very confused.
Except we haven't switched memories, so it's more just like
So it's all right.
accents.
Voices.
And not
so
only that, I've been told not to involve too many officers.
would you be all right if he actually had a voice like, and not only that, I've been told not to involve too many officers.
Honestly, it'd be very cute.
Very cute.
On one hand, I'm flattered, but on the other, I'm flummoxed. There isn't exactly much to go on.
I love the language in here. I do.
I'm hampered by having so few officers at my disposal as well.
It's very cute. He changes completely when you change the voice.
It really does. Which is partly why I asked you to come down here, Kat. You could lend a hand, couldn't you?
Can you? I see. So that's the situation.
Oh,
No bodies at all,
yes.
just a victim.
Oh, yes. Just Vic and him.
Tell me, who is it that asked specifically for you, Inspector?
I'm just on my way to see the person in question as it now happens. Tag along. Tag along. Tag along. I went to see if I could find her down at the Guildhall.
Guildhall? You mean the town hall on Gresham Street?
It's like it's those little Muppets just slowly like easing their way into the screen and going, I'm going to take over this role. It's fine.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh, yep, that's the one. Come on, shake a leg.
Come on, shake a leg, dear.
Come on.
Or just make them all adorable. All right then, lead the way. Everyone's adorable.
Everyone needs to be cute.
Really adorable. Okay, so we're going to backtrack a ways.
depending on
No, we could investigate the
Oh no,
office.
we can tear his office.
Sorry,
apart.
we need to destroy your office. Look at all
We
this.
need to go through all your crap, sir.
We're going to look at all your...
Do you think there's something behind all these papers that he's trying to cover up?
I promise, we really can keep our accents straight. We just get
Aye.
restless. We're as bored as 2-year-olds.
You do not need to. You do not. I think
I better
everybody
do it.
understands.
Nope, gotta do
this
it.
is super professional. We're doing this for like a
Nope.
public voice acting
Nope.
gig. It's exactly what we're doing, so
look,
everyone will know.
Dust. We're going to sneeze. Achoo.
Come
It
on.
won't work.
There we go. It takes a minute, remember?
Yeah. We've discovered a magnificent mustache. Everyone, put on your mustaches. Oh, it's been added to your collection.
Guys.
Yes?
I must ask you a question.
Oh, no! Come on.
Yay!
Puzzle? The clock is a puzzle.
This clock is absolutely spot on, isn't it? To the second.
Because
To
you
the
totally
second,
know with
to
nothing to
the
compare it to.
second.
Well, Cheryl, having an accurate time reference is a vital part of the investigative procedure.
Quite right, Ernest. Police and detectives alike always have to make sure they have the correct time. Couldn't I be adorable again? I wanted to be cuter.
I'm sorry, Miss
What
Layton.
happened
You're
there?
really cute. I love.
No, I must be cuter. You don't understand.
Oh, if you start doing that, honey, we're not going to get out of here. An old clockmaker needs help setting the time on these 3 clocks. The clocks each say, different times. One says 4:05, one says 2:18, and the other one says 3:05. One of the clocks is 32 minutes fast, the other is 28 minutes slow, and one of them has stopped completely. Set them all to the correct time.
Dear Lord, this is
All right,
going to
we'll
take
be
a
right
minute.
back.
So, well,
Hang
you know
on.
what? Math, people. All right, what we think is that the time is 3:33, because if we subtract 32 from 4:05 and we add 28 to 3:05, they become 3:33 if we've done our math right, and the 2:18 will have stopped.
Yeah.
So we're going to try submitting that.
Yes.
And hopefully our math between the two of us
I
are
forgot to
correct.
figure it out, you know?
Yes!
Yeah, good job.
Yay! And we
And
didn't have to do all 3 of them all the ways. I just kind of picked the 2 that seemed about
the most
halfway,
extreme,
half
basically.
distant from each other because it was close to halves. All right, we earned some pickerats that we don't know what to do with yet. You did it! The correct time is 3:33! The old man looks really pleased now. All the clocks are right. Look at those birds, they look happy too. So yeah, there we go. Puzzle.
Yay.
A matter of time. Puzzle index. I want to
Oh,
go in her bag.
jolly good, Cheryl. We're done. How
Well,
did you do that with no like thumbs?
no thumbs.
Are you trained to be a police dog by any chance?
You can't smell, but you can do math. Brilliant.
Oh, sure, it's what I've always dreamt of, pinstripes.
Surely Cheryl's in training to be a detective's dog, not a police dog. And he's made a very promising start.
It's true.
I'll give up.
Oh, I give up. I'll give
All
up.
right. Have we
I
found everything
understand.
in here yet? No. Because the light bulb needs investigating.
All right.
And we need our pay, because we're really terrible at getting paid by anybody for
We
anything.
definitely need monies. Ah, a comfortable chair for the guests to sit in when they come to visit the inspector. Except it's off on the side, so it seems a little bit like he's trying to sort of push you off a bit. So
Random sometimes. Oh, did we do the papers?
I don't think so.
I think we did it.
Wow, and I thought your disc was a dog's dinner. This is a whole other level.
Wow, that's
Wow.
amazing. I wanted the window to be something, but apparently it's not.
It's
so that's
not.
all right. All right, then we'll get on out of here. Yay.
Maybe.
Goodbye.
Okay, let's go.
Back to map. Here we
Alright,
go.
next
oh,
one.
look at all those little people with us.
Oh, we have a
That's
whole
adorable.
crew.
All the sprites are super
Okay,
adorable.
so that literally means he just watched us riffle through his office.
He did. He stood there waiting for us at the door while we rifled through his office.
I see you
And-
running through my stuff. Do you like all my things?
And we judged his cleanliness and organization.
So this is Guildhall, is it? You almost taste the history here.
Can I taste it? Blah, 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 blah. What does it taste like?
It's bustling, isn't it? Especially considering the late hour. But of course, people are in the mood for romance.
Aren't
And so am
they?
I.
Hi.
It's a Riverside Festival, that's why. It's keeping everyone busy.
So they're all off the normal streets, are they?
I doubt clearly.
Who is the person that asked you to handle the case then, Inspector?
It would be the Mayor of London herself, Mrs. Pippa Lowen.
Lowonda?
Lowinda?
Lowonda.
Lowinda.
I think it's Lowinda.
Lowinida.
I think it's Lowinida.
Lowinida.
Who knows?
Lowinida. Pippa Lowinida.
Ooh, Nida. It's low.
Oh, well.
Ooh, Anita. There's an awoo interface
It's
in
an
the
awoo.
middle of your name.
Ah, yes. I've seen a picture in the papers. Very sharp-looking young woman.
With an awoo face in her
And it's
name.
very awoo. I would say she's been shaking things up since she took office.
She sounds like a force to be reckoned with.
I instantly have a crush. Ernest.
I
I
told
have-
you I needed to be cuter. I like your attention, but I don't want to tell you that because I'm busy. But it's still flattering.
Oh, she might be, but that doesn't help us find her. Where is this wabbit? Where is wabbit one? Is she's
Give me a Scrooge, Viva!
Be very quiet. I am hunting rabbits.
I'm hunting guamas.
Hunting guamas. Oh, God. Why don't we ask that woman over there? God, ask every woman that we can find.
All of them. Oh, look. Oh, it's the jogger. She's still jogging. Hello, jogger. How are you?
Let's find out. Let's ask.
Sounds like you have a puzzle.
Oh, hi there. 1, 2, 1, 2. How are you doing? Oh, London's such a pretty great city. I've had so many puzzles while I've been running around, and I do love puzzles. Look, I came across a one just now.
Oh, all right, I'm looking.
We literally
but
can't
it's
do
not
anything else.
It's not loading.
It wasn't.
My dear, your puzzle is not loading. I'm afraid it's like saying your zipper's down. Your puzzle's not loading.
Your puzzle's not loaded.
You know,
honey.
next time someone's stuck somewhere, just tell them their puzzle's not loading
Oh,
and see how
God.
they respond.
That'd be great, honestly.
Is that an insult or an innuendo? Your puzzle's not
You
loading.
never
sir.
know. All right.
There's a crossroads with an old signpost, and your puzzle's not loading. Oh, both routes are the same distance to the destination, but one of them is always busy, so it takes longer to get there. Rush hour traffic's the
That's true.
worst. All the drivers on the route want to reach their destination quickly, so they all choose the quiet route. So you also want to reach your destination quickly, so which route should you take? Touch the sign, busy road, because if they all chose the quiet route, then that's the busy one.
It's true.
You know, because if everyone avoids the busy road, it's not the busy road anymore.
It's true.
That one was so much better. Man, these things are so unbalanced as far as my understanding goes.
All right.
You did it! It's impossible to know from the sign what the current state of the road is. If everybody opts for the quiet road, then that road ends up being the busy one. Hee. Grumpy. It's true. It's true. It's
That was
just
supposed
true.
to be one of those things of going, oh, well, the name of it is called Busy Road, and that one's called Quiet
Yes.
Road. But
That was fun. Thanks.
hi. Oh, you're very welcome. Great exercise for the brain. Hey. Oh, want to come for a run with me as well?
No, your tennis shoes don't match, dearie. I think you need a red brim to your hat to be fully coordinated. I don't know. I'm not sure I could keep up with all the 1-2s. I think I'll have to pass. Sorry.
Oh, no. Well, sucks to be you. Little English tart. No.
Yes, you lazy
You're
tart!
scrumptious. What?
Nothing, goodbye. That's why I invited you for a run. You're adorable. You're adorable. What? I mean, nothing.
So all the
Bye.
women in this thing are just clearly lesbians going,
They're
yes.
just very like, oh, you're very cute. She's like, thank you. Look, there are all sorts of announcements and information posted there. And if you're in Pokemon Let's Go, you have to shove your face against it to read it.
I was just thinking about it.
Hang on, let me paste my face against this signboard so I can see the words.
I love it. Hello.
Hello, I can only read if my eyes are smooshed against the material.
That's all I need.
That's it. Oh, look at her. I'll take it.
Excuse me, would you point us in the direction of Mrs. Lawinder's office, please?
Lawinder's office.
Lawoo.
Lawinder's
I think I'm
office.
gonna call her Lawoo.
I think I like Lawoo.
I'm gonna call her Lawoo.
Oh, the mayor. Yes, she's probably in her chamber. I think so. Anyway, probably.
Oh no, it's the quirky entourage.
It is.
Everyone's like, that's it. Really make us believe what you know what you're talking about.
I'm Ms. Lawinder's secretary. Hessie Tate. Pleased to meet you. Did you need to see the mayor about something?
I think she needs a little bit of speech coaching.
She's
You're right, dear.
extremely busy today. I'm not sure that she'll have time to fit in any unscheduled appointments.
Oh, that's very nice.
I didn't realize the mayor had so much to do. Oh, well, Ms. Lawinda is a very dedicated individual. I'm sure you all know she's taken it upon herself to totally revolutionize the way the city is well governed.
Very insecure.
At present, she's pushing forward her plans for environmental projects as well as welfare reforms.
Oh, golly, she certainly does sound like she keeps herself busy.
Yes, and of course, now it's the festival as well.
Is the mayor personally involved with running of the festival then?
No, I just wanted to stand across from the river from her so we could shout romantic nothings at each other.
I
That's
miss
all.
her so.
I admire her so. Most definitely. Mayor Lawinda, Lawinda goes to extreme lengths to ensure the festival's success. Every year she plans a great deal of the event herself, and she's always present on site to
Honestly, she sounds incredibly busy. How in the world does she have time?
oversee the setting up and other arrangements.
Well, you see, we don't sleep here.
And this year's festival is on a larger scale than last year's, so it's been all hands on deck around here.
Well, I'm very sorry to be disturbing you at such an obviously busy time. If you could just tell us where the mayor's office is.
Providing she'll even actually be in there.
Well, we can find out.
Of course. It's just inside and up the, stairs. Good day to you now. Wow. Is she
The
okay?
mayor sounds so busy. I wonder if she'll agree to meet us. Like I said, I wonder if she even has time to sleep.
Well, it was her who asked the inspector to investigate, so I would think she'll make time. But let's go and see.
Let's find out anyway. All right, who's ready to get murdered?
Who's ready to find the mayor and be turned down flat? Did we
Alright.
get everything?
I believe we did.
I don't know. We didn't do this. Oh, we didn't.
We did not. Guild Hall, it says here on the stone plaque. Well, at least we know we're in the right place.
That's good, because if we didn't know we were in the right place, it could be very disappointing.
I suppose we would all die, really.
Or we'd just be, lost forever. So many
Forever.
interesting things.
Our
Gromit.
entire lives would be
Yeah, I think we're
over.
okay. Right,
We
back
would
to map.
never succeed, but
Oh.
die for today and tomorrow.
And
mighty.
if you don't know, all you've got are
Merwinda.
memories.
That's her over there.
All alone with my memories.
And it's Mayor Lawinda.
Yes!
And
All right.
she's there over there.
Yes! I love it.
That's her over there. Sorry.
And that's her over there. Can you really sing with a strong Scottish
That's
accent?
there over there.
Good.
Anyway, I'm fine.
Good. Let's go talk to her then.
That's very...
Oh, look at her. She's a bit brooding, isn't she?
Ooh, she looks a little
Ooh.
bit pretty. No, I'm fine.
It's okay. I knew there'd be something to do with her chandelier.
That's
It's a hint, Cohen. That's what's to do with her chandelier.
Oh,
Her chandelier will
would you
pay
like
us.
to find out about her chandelier?
No, her books. Hang on.
Hang on, the mayor must be very studious. Look at all these texts about administration and government.
Amazed
Why
you
doesn't
can
she have
read
anything
them from.
preposterous? Like all the Shakespeare she doesn't read anymore, that she only read once in high school.
I did that one.
All right.
All
Is there anything up?
Couch. We need to talk about the place to sit.
Oh, we do.
It was only in. It's always. Ooh, I like these chairs. Very chic. Do you think you could buy some and style my office like this?
I'm sorry, Miss Layton, we don't have any money.
No. We just need the player to style it. It's fine.
Oh, right, I forgot.
And restaurants will feed me for free.
Why does she do this, Cheryl?
Because I'm very
That's a player.
charming. Extremely charming. Oh, look, we're going to dust her office for her.
Good. Mysterious mask. It's been added to our collection.
Well, good thing.
Is
We'll
there
put it in
anything
the
on
bag.
the chandelier?
We already did the chandelier.
Oh, did we do the
We
chandelier?
did it first.
Oh, damn, I thought it was
I feel
later.
like I know who that is in the portrait, but the name escapes me.
Oh, it might
If
be.
this were a regular mystery, that would be a clue.
It really would be, actually.
All right, look at you and your edgy hair. Let's do it.
Come on, Edge Hair, let's do it.
Edge hair. Oh, look at her.
Mayor Lawinda, sorry to bother you when you're so busy, Inspector Hastings, CID.
All right, so she's got grey eyes and edgelord hair. This is amazing.
It's fabulous, actually.
Inspector, I'm pleased to finally meet you in person. And your colleagues are?
Ah, yes, the three. Well, there's two and the dog are from the Layton Detective Agency. The LDA, if you will.
The LDA plus dog.
LDA, yes.
The Layton Detective Agency.
That's right, I've enlisted their help for this case. Miss Layton has proven herself extremely capable crime solver. Well, the other day she helped solve a very difficult case for us, and you should actually know about it because in world it doesn't make sense as to why you wouldn't know about the,
The clock.
the clock and the ambassador. Like, that seems a little weird for a mayor, but okay. I'm not saying anything, but that seems a little strange,
I'm thinking she probably knows about the case, but doesn't know about who was involved because, it's beneath her.
Oh,
And her stylish hair.
right, she has perfect hair.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mayor Lawinda. Katrielle Layton, at your service. Feel free to call me Kat if you prefer. Or Katrielle. I really don't mind.
And I'm Miss Layton's loyal assistant, Ernest Greaves.
I'm very Ernest. Hello, Ernest. And your dog. Is he also part of the Layton team? Absolutely. Although she is a he. Did she say she? I missed it.
I don't know if she
Cheryl
either.
performs police dog duties for us. He's indispensable to the work we do.
She? I'm sorry, honey bun.
Well-
not everybody cares about the dog. It's all right.
That's good to hear, because the success or fail, the or failure of the Riverside Festival really hinges on the resolution of this case. In fact, I hope you won't take offense, but I'd just like to see your skills in action by having you solve this little puzzle.
Oh boy, we get to solve a puzzle.
I'm going
a
to
puzzle
test you.
It is.
Because you seem a bit frivolous.
You
I'm
seem
tired
a
of all
little
your
bit
frippery.
tacky.
Your turn?
3 candidates, A, B, and C, are standing with the mayor in an election with 1,000 voters. In a pre-election poll, 200 voters were undecided. 400 voters supported A, 300 voters supported B, and 100 voters supported C. Assuming no voters changed their allegiance, how many candidates out of the 3 still have a chance at winning the election? All right, pause it again. We're going to do this.
Alright, we're going to figure this out. I'm going to die laughing because I have dyslexia and I read this horribly. Alright, so both B and A have a chance because if no one else votes for A, then B can get up to 500 votes.
Right.
So they could win. Also, A could win because if more people vote for them, they're already in the lead. They would certainly win with 200 more votes. But C couldn't possibly win because even if all 200 people voted for them, they'd only tie B. So 2 people could still possibly win.
I feel like, well, we can try it. Like, sometimes they'll be like, yeah, and you're like, well, the 2 of them will still win. You're like, yeah, but currently A is already winning.
Right, but how many could still win if the absentees voted?
All right, that's fine.
Which to me
So
looks like 2.
2. All right, we'll do it that way.
That's what I think.
That's fine.
Should be pretty straightforward. That one didn't take too long.
Yeah,
No.
I told you, it is just 1.
Oh, because only one person can win at all. It's not even about the numbers. It's just how many people could still win? 1, because only one person wins the election. Dang it. Sorry.
I thought so. So I was like, I don't agree.
It's
but
not about math. It's about...
wasting
It's a
cigarettes.
word.
It's
It's a
fine.
word game. Fine. How many people could still win? Only 1, because only one person wins a dang election. And I thought it was a math puzzle. Blag. What? Really? Okay, now it's not a word puzzle, and it's not a numbers puzzle.
It's plus 200, right?
It is. There's 200 people left that haven't voted.
What? Bull
They show you right
crap.
there. We need to read it again.
No, I'm like, bullshit.
Sure, use a hint then.
Screw you. Candidate A was the winner of the yes, but I know that. That was just a poll. You're fine. Elections are based on the votes. Yes, I know that. And the actual election, a voter turnout is a consideration. Not all 1,000 electorate will necessarily vote. Yes, I know that. Pre-election poll result. We don't know how many of the 1,000 people voting actually ended up voting in the proper grammatically. Yes?
I don't know. So, let me read it again.
What?
Because I am so confused. It's
Now
not 1
I'm
or
lost.
2. All 3 of them couldn't possibly still be a winner. So 3 candidates are standing for mayor in an election with 1,000 voters. In the pre-election, this stuff happening. Assume no voters change their allegiance. How many candidates out of the 3? Oh, well, hang on. Are we saying none of them because nobody would vote for them more than the current mayor? Because their candidates are standing for mayor.
Try
400.
0. Like, fuck it, try 0.
I don't freaking know.
Because we can't do 3.
It can't be all 3 of them. They're too far apart.
Lead.
I do not
I'm like,
understand this
I
puzzle.
don't understand it either.
Like, I thought we had it, and then I got nothing. No?
What?
So then it's 3, unless there's another one somewhere else.
I don't understand. Bad luck. Question of possibility, not probability. I don't know what you're talking. Okay, you're not teaching how to logic these puzzles out, and it's starting to irritate me.
In a way, this doesn't make sense to me. The only other answer, I guess,
Is
is 3.
3.
Because there aren't other people, unless it's not a logic puzzle, and instead it's some sort of a word puzzle.
That I don't understand.
How does that work, though? All right.
They all have a chance because it's not guaranteed
that any of them will do it.
You did it. Not everyone who answered in the pre-election poll is obliged to vote. We don't know how many people it will end up voting. It means all 3 candidates are still bull fucking shit.
All right,
Okay,
all right.
fine.
Fine. Okay, well, for any of you who solved that, thanks. But I bet she's not impressed with our mystery solving skills because that was pretty bad.
Aha! Yeah, are you kidding?
Well, that's very impressive, I must say. Your puzzle solving skills are absolutely clear.
Abundantly.
Yeah, well, abundantly made of tries. I feel confident that I can entrust the Riverside Festival case to you now. Because, the chief of police who I hired is just, chopped liver now.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yes, Miss Lawinda.
This is you
can count on us.
The theme of these puzzles is wildly from one side to the other, and that annoys me. It's not like you're trying to follow a certain theme in regards
They're
to...
all over the place for different knowledge sets and different understandings.
And also going, you're not setting anybody up, you're not being very clear about it, and it's just like, I don't know, whatever.
They are, some of them logic puzzles, and some of them actually mathematical puzzles, and etc. I don't know.
Whatever.
There are a number of troubling points about this case, most notably the stark resemblance to the legend of the Thames. Thames, whatever. Tims. The legend of the Tims. Like victim.
I'm gonna turn you into a Vic.
I'm not aware of the legend of the Thames, I'm afraid.
I seem to recall hearing something like that before, but I forgot the details.
He also shared something about it too. Allow me to explain. The tale goes like this. Long ago, a young man and woman, each from a distinguished London household, fell in love with one another. However, the two families were enemies.
Oh, are we doing Romeo and Juliet?
So the couple's love was forbidden. They were forced to arrange clandestine meetings every night. I'm sorry, they were forced every night. Something forced them nightly to do this.
They themselves were dragged out of bed, flung down the hill and said, "Lake out on the riverbanks!
Do a clandestine meeting, you walnut!
You tuners who come up the Thames
Into the river with you!
Do it!" Anyway.
Forced every night, against their will. They could not avoid it.
I would love
It
for
wasn't
someone to
once
tell
a week.
story
It
like
wasn't
this.
every other night. Every night.
It would be great, honestly, to hear a story like that, and then going, everybody's assuming it's like, no, they were literally forced to do this. What?
Right.
So while they had relatives who were invested in this and forced them even though they were like, no, this is really dangerous or whatever else, or I am too mature for that. I understand that this isn't okay.
And so someone uses the term forced and they actually mean forced instead of, we couldn't think of anything else.
Right, pretty much.
Every night, each coming as close to the other as they could on opposite banks of the river.
How?
I can read. The woman's father learnt of their activities and arranged one stormy night for her lover to be pushed into the river.
What a stinker!
He looks so disappointed.
He doesn't believe in true love.
The current was too strong for the man, and he was swept to his death. Witnessing her lover's tragic end, the woman was heartbroken and threw herself into the river as well, ending her own life. I see. It's said that the couple's bodies were found days later, locked in an embrace. From then on, the ghosts of the couple were believed to draw young lovers to the river on clear, starlit nights as they lamented their tragic fate.
Well, that sounds
Finding them dead, locked together, is actually a little bit creepy, given that he would have been swept way far down the river by the time she jumped in. Was she like a damnably strong swimmer? She got his corpse first, then died holding on to him? Like, wow!
Also,
and yet, being that damn strong of a swimmer, she didn't jump in to try and save him?
Also, I really gotta say, Lies, I don't think we really actively encourage necrophilia on this channel.
Oh dear.
But, I'm like, because
she was just loving him at that point, just him, not the body, just him, the memory, the memory of him.
Just him. Oh God, just him.
I just
cold water does.
Him. Excuse me. Oh Lord.
I'm fine.
So, to appease the uneasy souls of the departed lovers, a festival was established. And that's the origin of the current Riverside Festival, I presume. That's right. It's a terribly sad story, but in the end, the couples were united in love and dead frozen embrace.
They were united in, rigor mortis. It was my favorite.
United.
Do you know what actually is really funny?
Yes.
So as far as I understand, actually, rigor mortis is a temporary thing.
It is.
So the whole body doesn't actually stay locked. So I've always found it to be funny. They're like, they're stuck in rigor mortis. They recently then died.
So rigor is an activity that happens shortly after death, and then the body goes limp again. That's what happens. Dead body goes limp, goes through rigor, which is the releasing of the tension in the muscles, and then goes limp again. So your late dead body is still limp, it's not stiff. And then it hardens up and dries over much great time, and then it's stiff again.
Yeah,
so you got,
unless you have super
and
cold
floppy
water.
and stiff and floppy, and that's the death process.
That's how it goes. Just a little up, a little down, a little up, a little down.
And then you're really, really dead. That's what you are.
Yep, and then you're real dead.
Which is what
Floppy feet sport. Dang it, I was hoping you could hold that. Well, anyway, my entire life's over and it's okay.
Which is what led to the belief that gazing at your loved one across the Thames would bless your relationship with good luck. I can't do it. I'm an American. Excuse you.
You can't do Poirot. You can't.
I can't pronounce anything foreign. I'm too white bread for that. I have the worst accent ever.
No, your accent's fine. I'm just.
No, it's not. It's awful.
It's very terrible.
You go.
Hang on,
I'll just
let me unroll your sleeves.
Sorry, this is getting crazy.
Oh, yes, it's the idea behind the Riverside Show of Devotion, which is happening tonight. Of course. But what an extraordinary similarity between the legend and the case we're currently investigating. You know, and that Shakespeare play that we all should know about because the Royal Shakespearean Company in England exists. Anyway, I'm fine.
Yes, it's either an incredible coincidence or someone contrived to mimic the legend on purpose. Interesting. I wonder if they found the bodies locked together, since we don't know if we have a body at all.
It's my body.
It's my body. I'm getting better.
It's my
It's a terrible shame that such a dreadful crime has sullied the festival. So many Londoners have been looking forward to it.
Except for the fact that it sounds like the festival is still going on.
We must get to the bottom of it at once so that the people's minds can be put to rest.
Or is it like turned, like, I would expect people like freaking out.
Here we are.
I was told you asked for me to lead this investigation. You're a very small team of officers, Mr. Rowena. I don't understand why you wouldn't want the old force working on it if it's important to get it resolved quickly.
Well, you see, we're trying to avoid a big scene, sir, because not everyone knows about it.
Pretty much.
Yes, the problem is a great many members of the public are present at the scene because of the festival. If we send in swaths of police officers, we'll utterly destroy the atmosphere. Aesthetic is everything, my dear. After all, we're not even sure if the murder...
Wasn't that how that old line went? Aesthetic, my dear, what?
Yes, that's exactly it. Sorry. After all, we're not even sure if it is a murder, an accident, or a suicide that we're dealing with. We don't even know if we have any bodies because the game won't tell us.
Yeah, pretty much, because
I
we can't
should
actually kill anybody in Layton. It's fine.
I should like to avoid alarming the public by keeping the investigation as low-key as possible.
As low-key as possible. Just ignore his brother Thor. It'll come in the other way.
I see. Still...
I find it
I
somewhat
like brute force.
lightly uncomfortable that your legs are smaller than her legs, but your shoulders are 3 times as wide as hers. Just
It's
saying,
okay.
sir.
I'm what they call a caricature.
Oh, I see. So you got
A
one of those inverted...
A cartoon!
You got like an inverted triangle build, have you? Inspector Hastings, everyone tells me what a talented police officer
You
you
have to
are.
understand, ma'am, that I'm actually Captain America. But they do!
Yes, I hear you're dedicated and passionate about your work. One of the most admired detectives at Scotland Yard, I believe. Which is why I know I can rely on you to carry out this investigation swiftly and discreetly.
You're very good at this. Let me manipulate
She
you
makes
into it.
everyone, here we go.
I don't know what to say. After the high praise, I can hardly turn you down, can I?
Thank you, Inspector.
I
I know, she gets her mouth open. Can I? Sorry, his animatronic got stuck.
Yeah,
All right.
sorry.
And I'm grateful to you, Miss Layton.
We broke Freddie.
And your assistant. And your good dog. Now I'm afraid I'm rather busy. After the show of devotion tonight, the mayor always makes a speech.
Of course, yes. We'll let you get on.
He looks so worried. Thank you. The festival is very close to my heart, so I do hope you'll get results soon.
You just leave it to me, Miss Owu.
Miss Awu.
I keep trying to hold these things. I can't hold.
Miss Owu.
Miss Awu. Okay. Miss Awu.
Miss Awu.
One of the most acclaimed detectives at Scotland Yard.
You mean admired, ma'am?
Well, I might. I'm happy to, and I can't read my script. You see, I wanted to say what I was supposed to say, but I just kept giggling.
Because, you know.
Miss Owu.
It's okay.
He's certainly dedicated and passionate about his job. But that's something of an overstatement, isn't it?
Just a bit.
Shh, I hear you, Miss Layton.
He's standing right there.
Good, put it down, Neither couldn't put it down.
All right, I
think we looked over her.
I actually like the 3D renderings and how it rotates
Is
around.
it kind of fun?
I really want to open this door. That's what I want to
Okay,
do.
great.
All right, back to map. It doesn't say, oh, bicycle time. You know, this is getting a bit long with all the laughing. We're at an episode right here.
Yeah, all right, okay.
So we're going to wrap this up right here. We spent all the time in the mayor's office with Ms. Wu.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
so
we're going to go to
we're gonna
the
go
bike.
there, to the Guildhall with the bike.
With the bike.
And then we will see you here next time to continue the second case.
Yes!
About murder in the Thames.
Oh, dear.
Because with them next time.
Yes, with them next time. So, take care there. I'm Liz.
And I am Scandal.
And be awesome out there. Please like, subscribe, comment, and we'd love to see you. Bye!